Welcome to the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. Tonight we are so blessed to have these two beautiful women along with the other beautiful women, okay? And before we get started, this is a Christian-based talk show. And we welcome you to come in and be a part of the show. Topics, if you have a business, a book, an author, or whatever, we welcome you. Matter of fact, we dare you to come on this show, right? Okay. We dare you to come on this show. So, because we are not afraid to talk about anything on the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. So we have Linda, all right. We have Kimberly, all right. And I will introduce the guests in a few minutes. Our scripture for tonight is Philippians 1:6. Being confident of this very thing, that he which has begun a good work in you it will perform until the day of Jesus Christ. So we know y'all are doing a great work. And keep performing it. Our motivational saying is, when it comes to the important things in life, promise yourself that you won't settle for second best. Will y'all promise yourselves that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Definitely. All right. So we're ready to find out about these two beautiful women, Nancy and Reggie. Give it up for Nancy and Reggie. Okay. So, Nancy, I met you, and Kim always trying to take people. Okay. I told Nancy, when did you tell her?
You're not guilty, are you, Kim?
We always like to joke about stuff like that. But anyway, Nancy, I met Nancy over at one of our centers, CLC Center, and she is so beautiful and gorgeous. And I was like, who is this woman walking in with this bling bling on and talking all sassy and everything? And so anyway, Linda said, we need to have Nancy on the show. Yes. So tonight we have Nancy
and she didn't
Garland.
even know who I was at the time when you told her.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. It's always good to meet great people. Yes, and then she said, you talking about Nancy that made my jewelry for me? I said, yeah. She said, okay. Nancy want her jewelry.
She does. She does. And she's going to get her jewelry.
Is she going to get it?
Yes,
Okay.
she
said that. She said, Nancy got my jewelry.
I do. I'm guilty. And it's fabulous. Too.
Okay, so y'all heard on the show, she's going to bring Linda her jewelry,
yes,
okay? And with interest. You got to give her something for interest,
oh,
okay?
Yeah. Especially since Linda's jewelry is paid for.
Okay. Oh, no! Wait a minute! No. You mean the jewelry been paid for and you still have it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, Linda. You mean you let her keep your jewelry?
She know I'm good for it.
Oh, you good for it? Okay, then. All right. I just want to make sure. I don't want no fighting up here on no jewelry.
No. She knows I love her and I'm good for it.
Okay, so y'all heard on the show, Linda will be getting her jewelry, okay? All right, Nancy.
Yes, ma'am.
You can tell me about yourself, your passion. You're so beautiful. I love your eyes.
Thank you.
Oh, they are so beautiful. Tell me about yourself.
First, I want to tell the audience, don't listen to Elma because Elma had me thinking I'm really got to go on her. I'll leave here all preened up like a peacock.
Well, you are beautiful.
Well, so are you, Elma. But
thank you, darling.
You most definitely are, as in every woman at this table. Praise God.
Well, we love to have fun. How did you get started with yourself? Tell us.
What happened, a girlfriend of mine, her name is Constance. I have to mention her name because she'll look at this and say, you didn't mention me.
And what's her name again?
Her name is Constance Barron Wilson.
Okay, hi, Constance. Okay.
Hey. Hello. All right. So she invited me to an international gem and jewelry show.
Okay.
And I had never heard of it before, but what I'd been doing was saving my money and going to Neiman's like twice a year and buying semi-precious jewelry.
Okay.
Paying a lot of money for it.
I know if you went to Neiman's.
Oh, yes. So what I did was when we went to the show, I started seeing the same beads and the same that I was paying, let's say, $1,000 for.
Wow.
Right, and the strand. Okay, let's say this strand of pearls. Let's say we're gonna say it might cost $75. Pearls can be from $75 to $300 a strand.
Okay.
So, but I saw them and I thought, I can do this myself.
Oh, okay.
So I taught myself how to do it.
No, you did.
I did.
No.
I
This
did.
beautiful jewelry, you taught yourself
I
how
did.
to do
I
it.
taught myself how to do it.
Wow.
And I used to get in my bed
Uh-huh.
and I would have all these beads and everything that I had purchased, and I would be up all night.
Just fascinated by it.
Just fascinated. Because, quite frankly, it was never my intent to sell jewelry. It's my
Wow.
intent to wear all of it myself.
Right.
And,
That
and,
is
I
awesome.
know, right? Wear it all yourself, yes. That's so
oh,
neat.
I'm telling you.
So you had to start
I have to
selling
tell
it.
you some stories
giving
about
it away.
Reggie and I.
Okay. Well, we want to hear those stories,
Oh,
girl.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there was no giving away. I was going to wear it all myself. Or sell it.
That's
and maybe
right.
ask for it back after I sold it.
Oh,
She has done
Nancy.
Yes.
Oh, I
that
had-
is so mean. That is
Reggie told me
like selling
we're business partners, and Reggie said, Nancy,
Now, who is Reggie?
This is
I'm
Reggie.
Okay,
This is Reggie.
introduce Reggie to the
I
audience.
It was all about, yeah, I know.
Exactly. Okay, this the fabulous Reggie.
All right, Reggie.
Reggie is younger than me, but just a little bit.
Oh, just a little.
Just a hair.
But she's actually been a wonderful mentor to me.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah,
Reggie.
Reggie.
Thank you.
Well, I digress. But anyway, so what happened, and I got to tell y'all all about Reggie, because Reggie's fabulous. I mean, she really is fabulous and has really been a tremendous blessing and help to me.
Well, that's awesome.
So I used to go to the flea market all the time on Montgomery still until they start charging you to park.
Are you serious?
I got mad about that.
yeah.
I know you
They wrong for
did.
that.
And also the flea market on Mansfield Highway.
Right,
charged you to-
right.
What?
So that really, because I would go the whole weekend.
Right.
So anyway, I met this lady in there, and I had on something I had made, and she was admiring it, and she asked me about it, and I told her. She said, well, I would really like for you to bring some more pieces and let me see them. Well, it turned out the lady knew two owners of an art gallery called Heliotrope.
Wow.
It was on Bluebonnet Circle.
Okay.
And then what happened, I took some jewelry over there. No, I didn't. I gave her some jewelry, and she took it over there.
Okay.
I hadn't even met the owners or anything.
Okay.
And so they had gallery night. They had gallery night, and I sold 4 pieces at over $200
Wow.
That
a
was
necklace.
good.
Wow.
And keep
So
in mind
the
that
necklace
this has
was
been
200.
yeah, they were
Okay,
like
good.
200.
Good. So you made good money.
That's what I was gonna say.
That was
That's
almost
been 10
200.
years ago.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
more
So
than
it
that,
all.
because we were in business 10 years.
Yeah,
So it had to have happened about 10 prior to that.
yeah. So at least
That's-
12
that's-
years.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So think about it. 12 years ago, I'm an unknown artist, and
That's
I'm
right.
selling necklaces
At a gallery.
at a gallery for $200.
That's what I'm talking
And
about.
Excellent.
and they went up as time went on because they changed. But
Yeah.
so
That's
it's
awesome.
It started there, and then how I met Reggie was my first lady, Shirley Pace, gave me a jewelry show at the church,
Okay.
and she invited Reggie. And Reggie said she came, she had a little $100 in her pocket.
Right, because I told myself I'm only going to allocate $100 because I came 5 minutes before it ended because I hadn't
Right.
planned on coming.
Right.
She ain't planned on coming.
Right.
Yeah, well, 'cause
But she
the
came
day
to
was full,
support, you know,
Oh,
came to
good.
support Sister Pace.
Okay.
And so we met and everything. And that's another thing. Y'all really do need to look at my YouTube video.
Okay.
Because I do have a YouTube video, and Reggie's in it, I'm in it, clothing designer's in it, Deion Anglin is in it.
Okay. So what is the video about, though?
The YouTube video, it talks about the same things we're talking about now,
Okay.
but it features the jewelry and it talks about how Deion wears it on on Fox 4. She's a reporter for Fox
Okay.
4.
Okay.
And
Okay. Wow.
Deborah
And she's actually
Ferguson
making
wears
You're
it.
actually
Are you
ready to make
serious?
it. Yeah.
She is a nice person. I met her.
Who, Deborah
before.
Ferguson?
I met her.
She has my jewelry.
Get out here.
And yes, and on the video, I'm actually showing me making a piece.
All right. Well, you got to tell us how to look at that video.
I will. I
Okay?
will. So
Before we close, we're going to do that.
I met Reggie, and she saw this necklace she liked, and she said, "Okay, I'll get back with you." I didn't think nothing about it, because people tell you that.
Right.
She did. She got back with me. And this is where I know God is able and mighty, and I'm not going to fall out to shouting and
Well,
crying
go ahead,
on this
girl. We
show.
shot up here on the show now.
You didn't go ahead.
Okay.
Give him the glory.
Yes.
But the next thing I knew, we had met, and Reggie, my business card, she created it. My website, she created it.
Wow.
She invested in me, believed in me. The legitimacy, for lack of a better word, that I have is because of her.
All right. Give a hand for Red.
It's because of her.
I love that. And that's what I like about that, because that's sister sharpening sister.
Sister, yeah, she did.
Not trying to tear you down, not trying to
Oh, no.
backstab you
No.
or nothing like that.
No.
That is awesome. I like
She lifted
that.
me where I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for her.
See,
Because
I love that.
I didn't think like that. I'm the artist.
Yes.
That's all I want to do is the art. I don't want to push it. I don't want to. I just want
You
to.
didn't want to market
I
it?
don't. I
Okay.
You
don't.
want to sit in the bed and
She
play
wanted,
with
no, she
it
wanted to
and
look
style it.
fabulous.
Right.
Jewelry, right.
She making it look fabulous and not marketing.
Create the
it.
jewelry, right.
She want to keep it.
She did.
Yeah.
And I did.
She did keep it.
Yeah. So
Reggie?
it was a challenge.
Yeah,
And that's
she-
the beauty of your doing something that you're passionate about.
Right.
I
Oh.
love
You can do
that.
it in the bed all night and you
Isn't that
enjoy
something?
it.
And enjoy. And I would make something, and I would, just like this necklace, I would get up and I would parade around and look at myself. And
Wow. You
And
just
so-
had a ball.
I did. But the thing that made it great about it is that if I liked it like that,
You
then
knew
I knew somebody else
would
would
like it.
too.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to
Yes.
sell somebody something that I don't want.
I like that.
No.
I like that.
Because the piece that I bought 3 pieces. Well, at first she gave me a pair of crystal
Earrings. Mhm.
That was the first pair. I think you gave that for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
And so I
Because
said,
I loved Linda. I did. That's something. It's hard now to get something out of me, but I really loved her.
and we still do love
Right.
each other.
Yes.
I was going to ask that.
Oh, see, Elma, you trying to Linda, Elma trying to cause a I thought it was about black women helping each other. Why is Elma trying to start something?
No, because the way you said, and I
asked you that,
love
yeah.
you.
Well, I
She
didn't-
said it like
Well,
that.
I didn't mean it
I
like
know,
that.
we just like to have fun. Now tell her
Right.
that you love her.
I love you, Linda.
I know you do.
Elma over here.
love it,
So I
I love
said,
I'm getting ready to get
Nancy,
them necklaces, Linda.
I need you to make me a piece that's for Linda. I said, just for
For
Linda.
you, huh?
And she made me the most beautiful
Yes.
piece of jewelry. I have the earrings, the bracelet, and the necklace, and it's
And another pair of
and
earrings.
another pair of earrings. It is gorgeous.
Now, do you actually have that? Is that the
There you
jewelry
go
that
again, Elma. There you go again.
I'm gonna do like Darius.
I love having fun on the talk show. I'm just trying to see if that's the one because you
Now, why
said
you worried about it, Elma?
I'm just being mean.
Yeah. Messy.
But wait a minute,
Elma-
y'all gonna try to be missing it. But wait a minute, this is what's so funny because see, you said that it was hard for you to get a jewelry.
Right.
So I'm thinking Reggie, what? She
Right.
trying to keep
that
Linda's
piece of
jewelry. You
jewelry.
done kept the
No.
jewelry. Yeah, okay, she gonna bring it. I want to see the
I
jewelry.
have my piece. It's beautiful.
Yes, I
It
want to
is
see
so
it.
beautiful.
Will you ever bring it to?
And then
Bring it
my
to
question the pieces that you make, are they I think mine's is ruby, crystal, and
Mother of Pearl,
ruby,
I think you have.
Yeah.
And those are real stones. They're not.
They're
Oh,
not
really?
fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
some-
they're real.
Oh, that's
my God! Well,
awesome.
then
Her-
that piece that I have, it's
Right.
Her
a
piece,
it's
yes,
not
it's,
that big, and it's a ruby.
Well, you need to bring.
and it's like in a
Look,
flower
Right.
pattern, and it's set in
Really?
sterling silver.
Yes,
Linda
it is.
has one of the because
Wow.
so many pieces now. You know, when I first do certain things I would tell people. If you want this, purchase it because it'll be gone.
Right.
And I
That's
only do
right.
one of a kind.
Right.
Yes, you do.
So it's not like you might could get something similar,
Right.
but it's never going to be the same. And then,
That's
and with
awesome.
vendors, because I only buy from certain vendors because I need to know what I'm buying is
Yes,
authentic.
Right.
yes, I
Right,
like
right.
that.
Then
Right.
they don't have, you can't, like I used to go buy a chunk of garnet this big.
Wow.
You can't find that anymore. And if you
Really?
do, it might be $1,000 for a strand. And I tell people
Wow.
all the time, when they talk about price, whatever you're getting from me, I'm going to tell you what it really is.
Right.
Right.
And if you're going to places like Neiman's or Stanley Court Shack, and nothing against those places, but let's say, just throwing a ballpark figure out, let's say I sold that necklace for $5.95.
Right.
Right.
At those places, you're going to pay $2,000.
That's
Right.
right.
They're gonna
Right.
ask.
And it might not even be crystal.
Might
Right.
be fake, huh?
It could be,
That's right.
I won't say fake, but it might not be crystal. It could be just cut glass, or it
Yeah.
could
Oh,
be acrylic or something,
Oh, okay.
because a lot of, like people say, well, the jewelry is heavy. Well, when you're talking about stones, it might be because
Yeah.
it's crystal, it's real.
Yeah, it's
Right.
real.
Or the stones are real,
Okay.
So it just depends on what it is. Like the necklace you have on, those are pearls, but every crystal around it is Swarovski.
This right here.
Wow.
This is what?
Swarovski
Sit up.
crystal.
Oh, I don't know what that is, so I'm just wearing it.
It's a type of crystal, but
It is beautiful.
but they're pretty expensive.
Really? Oh God, this probably
top
be the
of the
only
line
time I get to
crystal.
wear this.
That's the top of the line.
That
It
is
is.
beautiful.
It
That
is.
is gorgeous. And what about what Kim has on?
Yeah, Kim has on a crystal. It's more of a lead crystal necklace.
That is
This is
really-
set in sterling silver with a blue topaz stone in the middle of it. And then
It's
in
at
the
same
back
time.
of her necklace, I did a little accent drop.
Oh, I love that way you
Let's
have
see.
it.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't put it on.
Oh, okay. I see what you. That is so
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
And also, I always use claps that look as good, like if you have your hair up, your claps will look as good from the front
As
as
well
it does the back. See, if you look at the claps on this necklace, that's turquoise.
That's turquoise.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Oh, okay. So that's what you call claps.
Yeah, this is claps.
Oh,
This is
okay.
what put your necklace
Put your-
together.
okay.
Mhm.
Y'all know what that
Okay.
means? Put your
Exquisite.
necklace together. See,
Well,
we
Uh-huh.
want you to
And
know
And the blue stones, what are those?
these right here.
These are just crystals, and in the middle, these are crystals with turquoise chips and pearls in the middle.
My
I'm
God.
gonna make sure
On
the
each
audience
side
see
of
your
it. Oh,
entire
yeah.
Yeah.
necklace.
That
Can you
is
zoom?
beautiful.
That is gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
And then this, it
Now,
has
I
a
fell
pearl
in love
clasp
with that.
on it.
Oh, that
If
is
you could see
beautiful.
that. And I put a
Yes.
little drop on the side of it that just kind of
That
hangs.
is
It's
What kind of
gorgeous.
stone is that?
I,
It look like an amethyst.
no, it's not. It's a quartz. But it's just a green in color.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
And see, if you look at the claps again, you have your pearl claps on that one. So I tried. Now this bracelet here, this claps is smoky quartz.
Oh, it looked like a purple color.
But it's really brown.
It's brown.
It's brown.
It looks black, though.
But it's brown. If you look close, look at it really close.
Oh, okay. I can see it now.
Okay.
The
yeah, I can
quality
see
of
if
the
I turn-
quartz,
yeah.
see, it's dark. Because see, this is quartz. All of this is smoky quartz too, but that's dark and this is light.
Oh,
Wow.
but it looks black though.
But it's not.
Isn't
But
it
the thing
though?
that's great
Doesn't it look
about
black to
smoky
you?
quartz is that you can wear it
Yeah.
with black.
With black, huh?
Well, you can wear it with anything,
Anything,
really.
really.
Wow.
And what's great about
Oh.
those type of those bracelets is that you can wear it in the front, your claps in the front, or you can turn it like I have mine.
Wow.
Okay, the one that Reggie has on.
This is
Those.
just silver crystal, and then here.
Can you
She has
take
a
that
black-
off right quick so we can
Yes.
hold it up some? That
Yes.
is so beautiful.
And that clasp, wonderful.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow. See, we want to show this. See, look.
Okay, the stone, the clasp stone is, what is that?
That's onyx.
Oh,
It's onyx.
real onyx?
Real onyx.
Look how it shines. Now, that look like purple.
Because it has an AB finish on it, so it's picking up off of this
She
table.
said
Oh,
AB
are you
finish.
serious?
What's an AB finish?
That's Aurora Borealis.
Oh, so it's picking up the purple from the table.
From the table.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Isn't that something? So if I was on a red table, would it pick up the
It would
red?
Pick up the red.
Oh,
Or even your
man. So what
clothing.
about when you wearing it? Is
Yeah,
it
it's gonna pick up whatever you have on.
Get out of here. That is awesome.
That is.
Girl, you are, ooh,
So it just
that is
depends.
beautiful.
The necklace Linda has on, that's sterling silver, that cross.
Oh.
And each one of those crystal pieces on there are made individually.
Oh,
And the
okay.
silver is put on each end of it. So
you see
you
it?
have to buy those.
Can you see it? Make sure you see the cross, because she needs the cross. She needs the cross,
Close
pretty.
to the
Yeah.
heart. It's close to
That's
the heart.
right.
Yeah, in the name of Jesus, she needs the cross.
Amen.
That
And
is
see,
beautiful.
this necklace is a simple one-strand necklace, but that's labradorite. This is what's that
I am
class
really
is.
learning
That's
something
what?
about jewelry tonight.
Labradorite. And
Yes.
this right here
Oh, look at the face.
is set in sterling silver, mother of pearl face,
Wow.
and turquoise accent.
Isn't that something? Look
Yeah.
at that. It actually has a face, look like London.
Yeah.
That
And
is
see,
cute.
Just as pretty as you want to
And
be.
here's the bracelet that matches it.
Oh, wow.
Lovely.
Now this the necklace?
lovely.
That's the necklace.
Okay, did
strand.
you do earrings with it?
I did. I didn't bring any earrings with me, but I did do.
Oh,
some
so you
earrings.
have earrings that go with the.
Sometimes I do. It depends.
Oh.
I don't always do earrings because people who wear my stuff, they're not into sets necessarily.
Right.
Okay.
But sometimes I do
Right.
earrings.
That
I don't
is
always
cute.
do bracelets.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
And
yeah.
this piece right here,
Now that is gorgeous.
these are rubies.
Wow.
These are rubies, and see, it has a little accent that hangs down your neck
Look
here.
at that.
And then that's quartz, a clear quartz set in sterling silver. And this clasp is 99.5% pure silver. It's not 925.
Wow. That is.
So that is real.
These are breathtaking. Ooh, and it is heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
But that is
Because the
that's
stones
heavy,
are
but it's
real.
pretty.
I'm
That
good.
is
Wow.
gorgeous.
Okay, there you go.
That is absolutely.
So I try to. Another reason that I
Okay.
do the clasps the way that I do, because this one is tiger eye. But the reason I do I have my clasps made for me, for my company, so that they'll be balanced on your neck and won't be heavy and uncomfortable to wear.
Look at the way she made this.
I
though.
know it. That's what I'm
I
looking.
mean,
Look at that.
Look at
That's
how she
beautiful.
did this. What?
Oh, so it-
what inspired you? I
That's
mean,
right.
It can
for
just-
you to
Yeah, let
just
me see
come
how-
out and just say, okay, this is how I'm gonna do this jewelry, and this is how I'm gonna do that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. How do you get the ideas?
Well,
yeah.
sometimes I'll draw things out. I have an idea and I'll draw it out so that I can remember it.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes, like I might see, like I might look at this tissue box
Okay.
and say, "Ooh, I like those colors.
Okay.
I can make me a necklace with yellow and
Okay.
teal and black and white. I could take that,
Uh-huh.
use those colors, make me a 4 or 5 strand necklace that will pop. And let's say I don't want to put no big piece on it.
Right.
I would just put something like this, not in the middle,
at
to the
that.
side,
Uh-huh.
so that it'll signify it's a Nancy Garland exclusive. See, because the whole
Nancy Garland Exclusive.
the whole
You
key
go, girl.
to what I do
Uh-huh.
is for you to be able to look and identify, Oh, Nancy made that.
Oh,
So when
Nancy
people
did
wear
that.
the jewelry, they gonna know
They-
it's
the
Nancy
people- oh, yeah.
Garland jewelry.
Are
Do
they
you
not
have
there?
a name for it, or is it Nancy
Nancy
Garland
Garland.
jewelry?
No, it's Nancy Garland Exclusive.
Oh,
Reggie
excuse
came up with
me.
that, too.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Say it again. What is it called?
Reggie.
No.
It's called Reggie. Nancy Garland Exclusive.
Now you gotta put some Nancy.
Sassy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Come on.
Reggie, put some in
Come
there.
put some
for
on,
us.
Reggie.
NGE. It's
Uh-huh.
NGE.
NGE.
But I like the way you said it.
And you could be an
Exclusive.
okay. The necklace that Reggie has on.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
That necklace is all smoky quartz.
My
Wow.
Lord.
That is gorgeous. Can y'all see this right
That
here?
is
This
beautiful.
right here
That is absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Stunning.
That's
It's all
wow.
smoky quartz. And it's like these pieces. I probably wouldn't even sell that necklace. There I go again. Right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Well,
You ain't gonna get your
because
necklace. Right. You don't get your necklace.
yes, you are.
So I guess as a young girl, you were always fascinated by jewelry, maybe by your mom's jewelry, or
No,
when did
when I
become
was
interested
younger,
in
I was
jewelry?
very conservative, believe it or not. Can
Okay.
you tell? But I was.
Oh, really?
I was.
Okay.
I thought it was classless not to, I just thought a simple little earring and, a gold and a silver. And
Not a lot of.
so
She's not like that
classy.
anymore.
But I quickly figured out
And when
there's
did
no
you make that
pizzazz to
change?
that.
When did you make that switch?
Probably when I got in my 40s. Not that I'm much older than
Right.
that.
We got that quick.
Okay, yeah. Don't be start trying to calculate what's going on with me.
We're not gonna be calculating no ages up here, right?
No, that's not finna happen.
That's not,
Not this show.
Not this show.
not this one.
But that's interesting because so many people may have ideas and they
That's
may feel
right.
like if I didn't start it when I was in my teens or my
Right.
20s,
And
just forget it,
sometimes
you
I
know.
feel that way. Sometimes I talk to the Lord. I say, why would you do this to me when I got older?
You see, she didn't put that age in there,
Oh
didn't
no.
But that's good because he
But
knew.
maybe I wasn't ready.
That's
God
right.
has a reason for why He does what He does. Maybe, and every time I would get discouraged, the Lord would send me somebody like Reggie.
See, that's what
Or
I'm talking
every
about.
magazine that I've ever been in, I have never recruited it.
See,
They've contacted me.
see, that's what I'm talking about.
Indulge contacted me, and they
Oh yeah. Oh,
Really?
Yes.
they did, and
Oh,
I've been
I
in
read them all.
360 West.
Yes, I read them.
And Indulge called me and said, "We want to use this necklace that you have." It was in the store.
Oh my God.
And I said, okay. So I'm thinking it's going to be in the magazine because I'd been in there
Yeah.
before.
Uh-huh.
And when I went to get the magazine, it was on the cover.
Are you
It was
serious?
a
What year
Ford
was that?
model on the cover. I don't,
2012.
Maybe.
Because I always
But
look
it's
at
on
their
my
magazine
website.
because there's not a lot of us in their magazine.
Right.
And
But
it was the African American.
it was the African American model
And
wearing
it was a
Yes,
right.
I remember that because there's not a lot of us in that.
and it
in
was a
that.
limited
That
tree.
That or Paper
and
City.
that
That's
necklace sold, and I cried
was
like
sick.
somebody died.
Why did you cry, Nancy?
Oh, I just couldn't.
Because
do
you
it.
hate. I tell you, she hate giving up her jewelry.
Well, not just that. I
Yes,
just
Nancy.
thought I'll never be because Reggie has one. Yours is not
Let's not
citrine,
talk
right?
about my necklaces. So Nancy.
Well, Reggie, did you get your necklace?
Okay, so we're business part. Well,
We are.
Okay.
We'll always be that.
so she would make her one, and so our pieces are probably a little larger than most of them because
Okay.
that was the way we advertised too.
Mm-hmm.
So she would always say, "Okay, I made you and me one," and they look just
okay.
alike.
She did a Darius.
I don't think I said they look just alike.
Now,
Reg.
I'm not complaining because my pieces are absolutely beautiful. But hers would have a little extra bling, a little extra drop, a little
Oh,
extra,
okay.
just all kinds of things.
Listen, audience. In my defense,
Okay, tell
I
us.
was trying to tailor it to her.
Yeah, and,
Okay,
and
okay.
she's right because that wasn't me.
Okay,
She
and I like
actually
that
did
because you
create.
can make it for you.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
But I
But
absolutely.
it's still, she would tease me. Oh, why mine don't
Well,
have
the-
that right there.
Right.
Well, that means she wanted a little bling in her.
No, I actually
No,
really
she
like
was
mine.
okay with
but
her.
I
Oh,
will
she
say
okay
this.
with it?
I will say this about her work.
Uh huh.
Every place I go, people invade my personal space if I have on a Nancy Garland
Right, to
Exclusive
see,
Really?
yeah.
I mean, they like, and I'm like, oh,
Can you
okay.
back up?
Back up
and
just
even-
a little bit.
Give me 50 feet.
Right, and even our clients that would go into Neiman's, if they had on an NGE, one of our clients said that she would have to take her necklace off and give it to them so she could shop, because they would not stop talking about the
'Cause
jewelry
it
that
looks
she
like
wore.
Neiman
That's
Marcus.
good.
It's Neiman
Yeah.
Marcus quality.
So it's an eye catcher.
It's more
It's
than
more
that.
than
It was
an eye
a.
quality. It's art. It's your soul.
And that's
Yeah.
what, and I
Right.
talk about that in the YouTube video, that the jewelry is a work of art that you just happen to be able to wear.
Wow.
And you weren't necessarily studying art as in
was
college or
creative.
anything
No,
like that. You just had God just
my
blessed you
degree's
with
in sociology and philosophy.
So God just gave you this gift of
Well,
creativity
Well,
and
well,
eye.
I guess I have to give my daddy some credit. My father is an artist.
Oh, okay.
He used to paint oil paintings of my mother.
Oh,
you
really?
know, so
I know they're
he's
beautiful.
they probably are wherever they are. Who knows what he's done with them? But uh, he was so. My siblings are very talented
Okay.
artists in their own
Artists,
right.
Artist.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brother makes furniture and ink
Wow.
pens.
He
My
makes-
sister paints and
Beautiful
Yeah.
ink pens.
How many
I mean, ink
siblings
pens
are
that you've never even
I
seen
have
before.
one brother. No, I have two brothers. My youngest brother. Anyway, I have two brothers and one sister.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Do you have any children?
I do. I have one.
Okay.
Her name's Kavina. She's the love of my life.
Oh.
I've really been blessed in my
Hello,
with my child.
Kavina.
Hey,
Yay.
Pooh.
All right.
She gonna say, "Mama, why did you call me Pooh?"
I know.
Oh,
Her name is Kavina Maggie LaVan Lawrence.
wow. So
I
what
know.
does she go by?
Kavina.
Okay.
Yeah. I call her Pooh, but Kevin, her dad's name is Kevin, so I just put an A on it, the end, and made it Kavina. Maggie was my mother's name, and LaVan was his mother's name. So I gave her everybody's name because I wasn't going to do that again.
I don't blame you.
I'd have added Nancy to it if they'd have let me.
We're going to take a commercial break right now. If you would love to have a photo booth at your next event, we do family reunions. We do, what else do we do?
Weddings.
We do
Photo shoot.
companies. We
Yes.
do it all.
Right.
And what is the name of that Kirk booth? It's called Kirk Booth. All right. All right. So Nancy and Reggie,
Yes.
now.
I want Reggie to talk
Yeah,
about her
I'm just
stuff
going to
next.
tell Reggie. Reggie,
Yes, ma'am.
why you look at her like that?
I was just listening.
Reggie thinking, now look, Nancy, you was the one that was on the show, but I really like the way, because see, when you see sisters sharpening sisters
Right.
and encouraging one another, because you didn't have to do that. You could have easily said, look, Nancy, girl, go on with that jewelry. That ain't nothing. Why did? But you encouraged her to go on and start this.
Well, I believe I was led by God. I really
Uh-huh.
do, because I had no intentions of going by there. And like I said, I had allocated, like, I thought, okay, it was a jewelry show. I thought, okay, I'll buy something for, $100. That should get me a piece of jewelry.
Right.
I mean, that's what I thought. That piece was nowhere near $100. So, but I wasn't going to go to money, because I hadn't planned on doing that. So I thought, I'll
Okay.
get with you later. But she just thought I was saying, okay.
She thought you was brushing her off.
Yeah,
Why did
yeah.
you
people
brushing
say-
me
You
off?
know,
A lot of
like
people
Yeah,
say I'm going to
yeah,
buy
but-
something, but they don't.
But they don't.
But they
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
But I said I'm gonna get this one, and I'm just not gonna get it tonight because I'm not.
But did she hold it for you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you
yeah,
did?
she'll hold it.
Oh yeah, if you tell me to hold it,
We
I'll
know you.
hold
We
it.
know you will hold
Yeah, she-
jewelry.
She held
I
it.
will.
She
But
held it.
if I tell you can have it, I'm gonna give it to you.
She
I
held
Miss
love
it.
you,
Kirkwood, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
Yeah. She held it. But the one thing that I know he put up on my heart quickly was that women around the world needed to see this jewelry.
I love
Wow,
that.
that's
That was the one thing that was downloaded.
Uh-huh.
And so I thought, okay, well, I'm an entrepreneur. That's what I do. And so I met her, I talked to her, and I gave her some tips, and I told her I didn't have time to do it. And God at night, he said, okay, you don't have time. And if I tell you my sleep, he was telling me what to do.
Wow.
And I did, because I did not have time
So you, in your sleep, God was speaking to you to help her market her jewelry.
He told me everything.
How to
when
do
I
it.
got up,
Every step
everything
to
that I
make.
needed to do, I did
I
it.
love that.
My Lord.
And so I know that was God.
Yeah.
you
Because
branded
I
her
did
market.
not have
Yes.
time. I mean, if I had
Oh,
looked
yeah.
at my life at that point, that was I wouldn't
You'd
have brought
have
that
room.
on. Right, no.
Because we
What
hired
the-
marketing teams.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we had Lisa.
PR and marketing. We had. I mean,
We had it all.
Wow.
Lawyers to
Wow.
protect us. All of that. We still have
Well, you
all
need
that.
that. You need all of that.
Yeah, but the jewelry was just beautiful. And I remember every time we would meet, not every time, but we would meet and she would make new jewelry, I would think, okay, gosh, she's not going to be able to top this. And then I come in there and then she'd show me pieces, one piece after another that just got better and better and better.
Yep.
Every time I see a piece, the detail, the intricacy, the
Right.
type of stones that she used is
Yes.
just so very creative. And I have shopped at Neiman's and Saks and I've never seen anything this quality,
Right.
the style, none of it.
Especially in the price range
Right.
that we're
Right.
talking about.
Right.
You know.
And I love the one that you have on. Now
Right.
that
This is one of my favorites.
That
And it's
is
very
beautiful.
nice.
I love that.
This is one of
That
really
is
one of my
beautiful.
favorites.
So how long does it actually take you to just
It just
make a
depends because it could take me an hour, it could take me 3 days, It
Okay.
just depends on, because some things it's not just a matter of stringing something together.
Together.
Some things, you have to think about what you're gonna put together, like these right here that I have on this bracelet. Those are wire wrapped on there individually
so
after
that's
the
probably
bracelet is made.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Yeah, they don't, see, those are individual pieces that are put on there after the bracelet.
Okay,
You
and in
see it on
between
here,
that, it's
and in
crystals,
between-
right?
Uh-huh,
Okay.
Isn't it gorgeous?
And the one you have on your arm, was that a tiger eye?
uh-huh, that's a tiger eye clasp,
Wow.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
and then it's got crystal.
Even the
And
back is
what
beautiful.
what caused these type of bracelets to be made is two things that I created because of price points. A lot of people that really wanted to purchase a necklace but couldn't afford to.
Right.
So I created these bracelets
Okay.
that you could buy. You could get the bracelet and the earring set for anywhere from $125 to $150, but you
Okay.
get the set.
Right.
And I created ink pens
What
that
are ink pens?
I have one. I don't think I have one. You don't have any of yours.
No,
do
I
you?
don't, but
Oh, ink pen then.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Because oftentimes if somebody can't afford a piece of jewelry, they can still come away with the NGE product.
Product.
Oh.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that. Oh, I left this bracelet because this is the one I meant to put
Oh
on.
my God. Oh. She was trying to keep this one.
Oh yeah.
That is beautiful.
Oh.
I
Wow.
think I put a pin. I might not have put it in here. Let me.
That
double
is
check.
I'm glad we asked about the pen. We probably wouldn't have seen this.
Right.
Probably not,
Because she
girl.
like holding
Fast.
on.
Let me see that.
See that?
Oh,
That
yes.
is beautiful. Oh, those are cute. That's so cute.
And see, those run between $35 and $45.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that is
people who
stunning.
couldn't, but they would
Whoa.
still be
Isn't
able to
that
have a pen.
Hey, that matches my
Your
see,
nail-
see,
yeah.
my nail
And
polish.
they come in different colors.
Wow.
And
OMG.
That
Nancy, that
is
was
beautiful.
absolutely-
Yes, look at that.
That is gorgeous.
Ooh, Richie.
Isn't that wonderful?
But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
At one time, weren't your jewelry
That is
presented on the red carpet?
We went to
Or-
the Emmy Awards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were at the image.
Right.
What?
Right. Because I remember, I
Wow.
think Cameron Hall, you told me you had met her and
It was
it was another one?
what we saw. I have pictures like with it was Vanessa Williams we saw there, but
Okay.
we saw a bunch of movie stars, Matthew McConaughey and
Oh, yeah. He's
but
from
the one I
Texas.
met was the lady who plays on Dance Moms.
I know, I
I
can't
have a picture with her.
Uh-huh.
She ended up going to prison for tax evasion or something. I can't remember.
You
Her
was
name's
on the picture
Abby.
with him?
Yeah, I have a picture with her,
Oh.
and I have a picture with the Lopez twins too.
Ooh, you go, girl.
I have pictures with
Stunning.
girl. I don't have enough to evade taxes. You gotta have some money, don't you, to do that?
So did anyone wear your pieces? Or
No, just Reggie and I did.
just
There.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So do you do jewelry show? Just go to
I
different
do.
places?
I do. Sometimes I do. It depends on the type of like I've done the Colleyville Women's Show
Oh, nice.
several for the past 4 or 5 years. I'm the only African American jewelry designer that's been invited.
Really? Wow.
Because of your pieces are exquisite, and they normally only purchase this
Uh-huh,
type.
uh-huh.
Especially when I go over
So I've done
shopping over
that for
there.
several years. So they would feature me, and we'd have, that'd be in their little pamphlet. Well, not really a trifold, but yeah, pictures of all the artists. Every Farron had been in it, and
Right.
I won an award again because of Reggie. Submitted my name as one of the top 25 women in Dallas.
Wow.
And
That's
I told Reggie, I said, I don't even know what I'm doing up here with these women. I mean, they were on wineries and CEOs
Yes,
and Coca-Cola and the lady with salt and pepper. I don't know if she was salt or pepper.
She was Cinderella.
She was
Oh,
Cinderella. See, I ain't know. But, Rebecca Lopez and then here I am. I was like, okay.
And you're a Nancy Garland.
Exclusive, right?
All right.
There is
say it.
there is no one that makes jewelry like Nancy.
No.
I can see
Her
that.
work will be in the Smithsonian.
That is
Believe
awesome.
that.
And African.
So what is your next
What's your next thing?
thing?
Well, my goal at this point is to really expand my brand and my company. I really want to be in a position where I can really make a lot of money, not just for the sake of having money, but I would really like to fund. I'm a big advocate for women who are victims of domestic violence.
Oh,
I want to be able to help to educate them, to help them with their housing. I'm really big into education also. And that's really where I
you said you
am.
mentioned that you wrote a book. What was the book
I
about?
did. Well, I did that with Cheryl Williamson. And what happened, she invited 11 other people from around the United States to write a chapter in her book.
Wow.
And so we all wrote a chapter in her book. And so I have that also.
Was your chapter in the book about your jewelry?
It is.
Okay, how you got started in your jewelry?
It is. And one of the things Shirley and I talked about, because was it the publisher? I'm not sure, but somebody called it. They felt like I should take the personal details out of my chapter.
Okay.
But I said, no, I didn't, because that's who I am.
Right,
That's
right.
what made me who I am.
That's right.
And it's not like the whole chapter is about that, but I talked about my dad a little bit and my siblings, and just how I get to the point that I am today. And it was never my intent to sell jewelry. That's why I know
It was God.
it was
He was
God.
making room for your gift, huh?
Right.
Yes, because that was well. First of all, I didn't even think in terms of having a gift. To be honest, I knew I liked it.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I needed.
Yeah, because a lot of people can't do this.
No, they can't.
They can't. I know I couldn't do this.
Yeah.
And it
Not
takes
at
it,
this level.
Mm-hmm.
And most African American jewelry isn't this. This is high end.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Black label.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you're in indulgence and on 360
Mm-hmm.
because they don't feature a lot of. You're gonna have to
You
be
are
black
all-
label,
that's
purple
awesome.
label. You're gonna have to be red carpet for them to feature you.
Well, they
You're
have.
gonna,
I mean,
you know
more
what I'm
than
saying? That's what I'm
once.
saying. To be
Yeah.
any other culture, because I
And
look at that
oftentimes
magazine,
they
you
come
don't see
after-
us.
Me, Deborah did Deborah Ferguson
gonna
did an
see the
online interview about me.
Really?
We did Reggie and I did this fabulous event.
did.
At the mansion in Dallas.
Turtle Creek.
It's one of
No, it wasn't that mansion. It was
it was not that one, but I'm talking about it was a
was at a
mansion, but it
mansion.
was a hair product person
Oh,
owns
sitting
it.
in my mind. It'll come to me. But yes.
And Sher Williamson was a part of that.
Wow.
And it was Gail Warrior. I don't know if y'all
Yeah, I know
familiar with
Gail,
her.
She did the sports line.
Well,
she
she
did.
bought
With Donna.
she bought pieces of mine.
Yes, I know her. Yeah, she's awesome.
So
Donna.
it was.
But all those
Exclusive.
pictures are on your Facebook.
They are.
Let me go be nosy.
Yeah.
When you say,
It's been a while though.
First
Yeah.
Lady Pace, that's her husband Steve?
Shirley? No.
No, Milton.
Milton
Yeah.
Pace.
Saintsville.
Saysville
okay.
Baptist Church.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Pastor Milton Page.
So
Do you have your
my
name or
pastor's been
anything
wonderful
on
to
it?
me too, and Sister Pace. No,
Okay, you don't put your name on your.
no, I
Okay,
don't.
okay.
What I think I'm going to start doing though is create some metal tags.
Yeah,
to
like they.
put on
Yeah,
there.
to put on the back.
So
okay.
when I'm gone,
Yeah.
you'll know. I think you'll know it's mine anyway, but it's always good to have it authenticated.
But
Yeah.
you never
So-
thought about like putting it on the back of here, like
Yeah, that's what I.
No, she bought
Nancy-
metal tags before, and she just has to have some redesigned, but not on those pieces because they're made by, other individuals and they
Right,
have their own
so-
markings on
okay.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the way she designs, there are certain things that she does specific to her.
Right.
Okay.
Design.
Right.
Okay.
And I would have to put them on there myself. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It would just because it would make the cost go up way more unless I. Now maybe if I design some kind of sticker or something that I
Yeah.
could put on the back of it, that maybe wouldn't fade. That might be a thought to consider.
And then just like art, some pieces have certificates that go along with them. Some pieces don't.
Yeah,
That's true.
I do
Yeah,
have
that's
certificates.
right.
I do
Yeah.
have certificates.
Yes.
Oh,
I have
okay.
those of authenticity.
Oh, good.
That's
Like
good.
that
So now
necklace
this-
would get one, this would get one. There has to be a certain price point.
So this
though.
particular
Right,
piece right
right.
here, Nancy sold it. And then called and asked for
Oh,
it back.
What?
that is beautiful.
I know, and she's beautiful.
She made a
who's
deal
wearing
with her,
it.
but yeah.
Wow. And you asked for it back?
got it
See, I
back.
told I want to see that piece now.
That piece
I'm
of
not answering
turquoise.
the phone.
But you have to know what this
Yeah.
is. A man in Tibet did this piece. It's Sterling and it's etched inside. I mean,
okay.
it's like houses. Oh, it's just fabulous.
Beautiful.
And the size of it, you can't even find that size or that pendant.
Okay, did you get it back?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
she
yeah, I
did.
did.
Yes, she did.
What, you bought it back from her?
No, I traded her and gave her more than what she got.
She did. She did right by her, but I still was like, oh my God. you
Yeah,
didn't ask her for
Reggie
the
was
necklace
like,
back.
Nancy, you're gonna have to stop doing that. Well, and then one lady, I asked for it back, and she traded me back, and then she passed. Well, what would I have done if she'd have still had my necklace?
Nancy, you so funny. Nancy. Go to that and take it off.
I'd have been with the family. When she
You
wearing
didn't go
it,
up
it's
there.
Give it back.
Have her jewelry on.
I'm
You go
just,
up there and catch her, take it out.
I'm just joking.
Okay, all right, Nancy.
Okay.
Boy, I tell you, this time has really gone by so fast. But I have another commercial break right quick before we come back to you. If you would love to be a phlebotomist, we would like to recommend a school that is awesome. It's the Art of the Draw, the A+ School of Phlebotomy. The CEO is Alicia White. 817-948-0373. If you're not afraid of blood and sticking people with needles, she can teach you how to do that and it won't hurt, okay? So contact CEO Alicia White at 817-948-0373. Okay, Nancy and Reggie, I know our time is almost up, but what would you share with the audience? What kind of encouraging words would you tell them if they was thinking about going into their business or anything like that? What would you share?
I think
to them?
Reggie would be much better equipped to answer that question.
Okay,
than
well,
me.
Reggie, she passed it to you.
Right. So I think if you want to go into business, it needs to be something that you're passionate about.
Okay.
And don't try to do everything at one time. Scale up. When Starbucks started, they only sold coffee.
Okay.
They didn't sell anything else that would interrupt the smell of coffee. And they became very successful. So if they
Yes.
can do it, how come we can't just work on one thing and do that one thing well?
Well,
And then go on to something else. So let's not try to be a jack of all trades. Learn how to sell, market, and make money. Just
And
off
get
of
back
that,
up, huh?
and
Yeah.
Be a master
confident.
of one.
Right. That's
Master
right.
one, yes.
Yes.
That's awesome,
Oh,
awesome.
let me ask you, can I ask one question? Did you make that ring on your finger?
I did not.
Oh,
No.
okay, that's beautiful.
That is
Thank
beautiful
you.
too.
And your
gets
Facebook page
most
is
of them.
on Nancy Garland Exclusive.
It is.
You may want to like her. There's some beautiful pieces.
Yes,
up there.
like me, and
On
look at my
Nancy?
YouTube video.
Yes.
Just
Okay,
go
how
to
do they see your
YouTube. Just go to
video?
YouTube,
Just YouTube and put in your name?
Nancy Garland
Nancy Garland.
Exclusive.
Nancy Garland Exclusive.
Okay.
It's a must see.
Okay, if they
Alright.
wanted to buy your pieces,
Yeah.
how
Call
would
me.
they call you?
And how?
would they call you? Through a can?
817-532-8304.
And the number again?
817-532-8304.
Yes.
And you can reach Nancy Garland Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Okay?
Yes.
And thank you all for coming on the show.
Oh, we
I
appreciate
have
it.
really learned a lot
Right,
about jewelry.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
tell you. And it's such beautiful
It really,
jewelry.
truly is.
And
Pieces
this
are
one is,
fabulous.
oh gosh,
That is gorgeous.
just
yes.
beautiful. And if you want to be different, see what is it called?
Nancy Garland Exclusive.
NGE.
NGE. If you want to be an NGE woman, call her
NGE
today.
woman. Call her.
Yes,
Give your
let
number
me
out one
hold
more
these.
time.
817-532-8304. And remember, NGE women are real women. We rock.
We rock. Okay. Thank you all for watching the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma every Monday night, 8:00 p.m. Facebook or YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma. Again, if you would like to be on the show, we dare you to come on the show. We would love for you to come on the show. You have a topic or business or just want to be on the show, you are welcome to come on the show. And if you're looking for a church home where you can just come in and have fun and be yourself, we invite you to come to the Church Within International Ministry, where I am the co-pastor, Elma Kirkwood. We're meeting. I said meeting place. Is 1250 Mansfield Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas, 76104. Sunday school, 10 a.m. Morning worship, 11:15, and we do start on time.
Okay.
Pastor is Apostle Glenn Kirkwood. Love you. Thank you all for being on the show. And tune in every Monday night, 8 p.m. Facebook or YouTube. Love you.
All right,
Thanks,
ladies.
Elma.
Thank
It was
you.
wonderful.